I just want to thank everyone for their interaction in my last video. It is very good to hear different perspectives, ones that I may disagree with, but it's all a respectful playing field, and if anyone's got anything to say, as long as it's not like blatantly insulting, then that's great, and I will interact with it if I get time. It's just hard to reply to every single comment. One comment, however, is a very similar comment to something that I got when I shared my testimony, and that was about how they say from their perspective that if you go down and learn about the laws of logic and everything, then you'll lose your faith, and so it's very dangerous to learn about things like philosophy and logic and everything, because you might lose your faith and then you'll never get it back and all that, which is a little bit ridiculous for me, because I'm coming from a place of logic and studying philosophy and everything, and that's how I became a Christian. I had to go through the path of learning those things first, and so I think, like with logic especially, the law of excluded middle, the law of non-contradiction, rational inference and stuff like that, that these things, they really do speak to a logical, orderly and non-chaotic universe, and you have to have reasons for that order to arise and everything. And I don't believe the naturalism reasoning is sufficient enough to explain, of course, the order and rationale of the universe, that we can use our brains and use logic to come to common conclusions, and that there is objective truth. And I believe, of course, that there is objective truth. There might be other people out there that disagree with me, but I don't find any reason to not believe in objective truth. And I think if there is objective truth, then the laws of logic is something that's outside of people. It's not something necessarily created by people. It's something that we can lean on, that is greater. It's greater than human understanding. And there are things that are greater than human understanding. I find that a lot in mathematics and everything as well. So I find like this bolsters my faith. It doesn't actually make me lose my faith at all, because I can see that a mind must have been the one that created this universe and everything that we're in, because that mind speaks to our minds and how we can understand and perceive logic. And of course, God's logic is way greater than our logic, but ours is just a shadow of the logic that he has created. So yeah, that's all I had to say on that. Thank you again for all your comments, and I will talk more about logic probably in the next one.